Wake up, light, a brand new day in sight. Conversations that uplift, setting your dreams alight. Mindset shifts, empowering quotes, fueling your fire, keeping you afloat. Stay inspired daily, let your spirit soar. Our love language is value, giving you more. Join the conversation, every word counts. Motivation matters in large amounts. Stay inspired daily, let your spirit soar. Our love language is value, giving you more. Join the conversation, every word counts. Motivation matters in large amounts. Uplifting chats, start your day, guiding you gently, showing the way. Empowering words, a soothing balm. In our platform, find your calm. Mindset shift, embrace the change. Stay inspired, let your goals arrange. Daily motivation, your daily lift. You got this, embrace the gift. Hashtag shift, embrace the change. Stay inspired, let your goals arrange. That's the daily motivation, your daily lift. You got this, embrace the gift. Stay inspired daily, let your spirit soar. Our love language is value, giving you more. Join the conversation, every word counts. Motivation matters in large amounts.
That will bring out of you what you need to be because of what comes with it.
Welcome to the conversation where words have power to unite us all. Are you passionate about literature? Do you find solace and inspiration within the pages of a book? Then we invite you to join our global community of readers in our Conversation Book Club. Whether you're in Guyana or anywhere else in the world, our book club offers a space of meaningful dialogue, discovery, and connection. Together, we explore the depths of storytelling, share insight, and celebrate the beauty of diverse perspectives. Led by Pastor Seon Rodney and Pastor J.D. Prasad, our book club fosters an environment of respect, empathy, and understanding. They invite you to join them on this enriching journey. To become a part of our vibrant community, simply reach out to Pastor Seon Rodney at 678-770-0430 or Pastor J.D. Prasad at 592-662-9844. Let's embark on a shared adventure through the world of literature, because in the Conversation Book Club, every voice matters.
From the heart of Georgetown, Guyana, comes a story of unparalleled resilience and determination. Carlotta Cora and Eversley Gabrielle's journey from a nursing assistant to a dedicated nurse with a master's degree is nothing short of extraordinary. Her unwavering faith and perseverance have guided her through personal traumas and adversities, including the heart-wrenching loss of a child. In I Rise, Carlotta shares her profound life story, bringing authenticity and a deep sense of compassion to every page. Through her unique experiences, she illuminates themes of faith, struggle, perseverance, and the profound impact of grace in her life. Carlotta's narrative is not just about surviving hardships, but thriving through them, turning pain into purpose. As a nurse, Carlotta has dedicated her life to caring for others, embodying compassion and empathy in her work. She has been a beacon of hope and a source of strength for many, leading by example and inspiring those around her. Her story reflects her commitment to positive change, demonstrating how one person's journey can uplift and empower others. I Rise is more than a memoir. It is a heartfelt journey that touches hearts, inspires minds, and uplifts spirits. Carlotta's legacy is one of hope and inspiration, reminding us that within every struggle lies the potential for transformation and strength. Her words encourage readers to find their inner resilience and to believe in the power of grace and perseverance. Discover the transformative power within every struggle, and let Carlotta Gabrielle's story remind you that strength and grace lie within us all. Through her story, Carlotta seeks to motivate, empower, and encourage, proving that no matter the challenges we face, we have the ability to rise above them and create a legacy of hope and inspiration.
Good evening, good day, good night. Welcome to the Conversation Motivational Date Night with yours truly, SGGR Seon Gregory Gooms Rodney. Welcome to our Conversation Date Night. This program tonight is designed with you in mind. Wherever you are tonight, I want to tell you that you're in tonight for a takeaway. Tonight, I want to let you know that there will be nuggets tonight. We'll be dropping, there'll be many mic drops tonight. With that being said, as Equibo, Demawara, and Berbice, Caribbean country, Caribbean island, South America, North America, Latin America, Central America, continent of Asia, and Africa. Despite of your ethnicity, despite of your color, despite of your creed, welcome to the Value Podcast. Our mantra is value. Our love language is value. Our sweet spot is value. We believe in the reciprocal nature of value. With that being said, happy birthday to all those who celebrate a birthday. The entire month warrant your celebration. Happy anniversary to all those who celebrate an anniversary. The entire month warrant your celebration. Congratulations to those who purchase a new home, you purchase a new car, increase in salary, bring a bundle of joy into this world. Congratulations to you. Our sympathy and empathy go to those at this time. We're going through a time of bereavement and suffering your loss. We pray that God would meet you right where you are. Our shout out goes to those in the nursing home, in the Palms, in the long-term care facility, wherever you are in jail or prison, wherever you are in a form of solitary confinement. I want to tell you right now that our prayers and our thoughts are with you, and we're giving you a shout out to wherever you are. Which side you find yourself, a critical thinker or a casual thinker? Whether in the penthouse, under the bridge, we value. Have money, don't have money in the bank, we value. Whether you're married or single or divorced, we value. Whether you're healthy or not, with health issue, we value. With that being said, this morning, tonight, this evening, whatever's your time zone around the world, we happy to be with you, whether in your living room, whether where you are on your patio, your veranda, your landing, your bridge, oh yes, your driveway, wherever you are in the park, you're walking along the shoreline, driving on the expressway, on your lunch break, or you're on your tea break, or your supper time. We glad to have our date night with you. Probably you're tuning in from your pool party, sitting in your backyard, wherever you are, in your fruit on your lazy bike chair, wherever you are in your your hammock, wherever you are tonight, we glad to be with you. With that being said, tonight, once again, we glad to make sure that we are with the family. And the Conversation family know better to be with you of the August platform, our tribe, our village, and our community. Conversation Motivational Date Night, Conversation Motivational Hour, Conversation Motivational Zero to Hero TV family, Conversation Small Business Community, from Conversation Global Network Community, Conversation Zero to Hero TV family, a Conversation Together We Rise Ministry, the Conversation Yahweh Ministry, a place to be the Walmart of social media, and that is the Conversation platform, the August platform that always evolve and matriculating into the best version that has called this platform to be. We are under the auspices and leadership of no other than the Holy Spirit. I'm happy to be your orator tonight. I'm happy to be a motivational tonight. I'm happy to be your pastorpreneur tonight. I'm happy to be your chaplain tonight. I happen to be your friend, your colleagues, and your comrade. I'm happy to be your nephew, your uncle tonight. I happen to be your cousin tonight. I'm happy to be your neighbor tonight. I'm happy to be with each and every one of you tonight. As we come tonight, we're talking about tonight, our topic is bounce back. So with that being said, everyone, hi everyone, welcome to our short podcast today, tonight, this evening, whatever is your time zone around the world. We are talking about something everyone experienced at some point in life, and that is a setback, whether it's a failure, disappointment, or a tough situation. We all fall sometimes, but the real question is, how do we bounce back? We all fall at some time in life. But the point is, how do we bounce back from the fall? We fall financially. We fall emotionally. We fall intellectually. We fall socially. We fall spiritually. So we all had a fall in this life. 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 I'm trying to get to the comment section. Patricia Ray, we all had a fall in this life. Akisha Elderly, we all have a fall in this life. Vanessa Bayam, we all had a fall in life. Mattis, that's my cousin in the Cooperative Republic. I think it's Virginia Beach she live. Just remind me where you live, cuz. But we all had a fall in this life. In some form or fashion, we have fell, whether it be emotionally. We have fell at sometimes that our emotion has caused us to go through sadness. Our emotion has caused us mood swing. Our emotion has caused us so many setbacks in this life. And because of that, sometimes, oh yes, we stay there with that emotional fell and the scars of that emotion for so long. And sometimes we have fall financially by making bad choices with our financial decision. And sometimes we stay there for so long. Alisa Riemann, welcome tonight to the Conversation Motivational Date Night. But we all had a fall in this life. We fell financially, made bad financial decisions, be bad steward about finance, and we have failed. We have failed socially because we have made some bad decision, let the bad people into our life, or we enter into bad circles. Welcome, Renetta Hinnins, and we have failed in our socialization aspect, and we stay there for so long that we suffer from trust issues. Oh yes, so we fall. We cannot able to trust people because we all has failed. Let's talk about spiritually. We all has failed spiritually also, and because we fell spiritually and we stay there for so long, we feel so condemned and so forth. We do not rise from that place of that spiritual fall because we think God is still holding us to that condemnation. But with that being said tonight, as though we all have failed in this life, I am not excluded. I have failed many times in all of what I've said in the preambles tonight. We all has failed in life. We all has made bad decisions. We all has made bad judgment. We all has do some things that cause us not to be the best that we can be on 10 in life. And I want us to deal with life realistically. Sometimes some of us has fall prey. Our home has been repossessed. Our car has been repossessed. We had a bill that we cannot pay on time, so we had a late payment. Sometimes some of us were water shut off at some point in time. Our light light has shut off in some point in time, or electricity shut off in some point in time in life. Sometimes you cannot be able to pay your school fee at some point in time in life. We all are suffer. People walk out from our life the time we really depend on them. You understand, this person may have been your financial support, and at the time when they know you really need this financial support, probably they are helping to plan your wedding, and they're the person promise that they're going to finance the hall and finance, you know, everything to make sure that your wedding gonna be the talk of the tongue. And close to a week before the wedding, they call out on you. You see, sometimes we all went through these kinds of setbacks in life, or that person was the person say, I'm gonna help you with the down payment for your home, and you're so dependent on this person, you already send out invitation for your housewarming because you have so confidence that this person's gonna be a person gonna keep their word, and you send out an invitation for your housewarming, and people start buying pressure cooker, people start buying all these expensive thing, ironing board and iron and so on, and people is waiting now. You send out the address because you know you're gonna close, because all that you need to seal the deal is your closing cost. And then you just start to say now, therefore you have to walk to these people back again and say, well, sorry, I fell through on the deal. And sometimes put you in a place that sometimes you have to go beyond your conscience even to save face to lie. We all been through all these facets of setbacks in life. Oh yes, sometimes you plan this great birthday party and so forth and such like, and the person you depend upon, oh yes, and they didn't came true. And therefore you look at a place where now you feel embarrassed. And therefore we all have different setbacks in life where people have jaywalked on us at a pivotal juncture of our life. Probably starting a ministry, and someone say, okay, I'm gonna come with you, I'm gonna roll with you, I'm gonna be this, and you start putting all the flyers there for the opening of the ministry, and then you put the position that me and my assistant pastor, my co-pastor, whatever it is, and then you recognize close to the day of the opening and so forth, when your pastor should be sitting on stage and your co-pastor, and everyone should sit on stage, when you get a letter, sorry, I don't want to be a part of your ministry anymore, I want to be a friend of the ministry. We all as fell and had setbacks in various aspects of life. What about socialization? Maybe you have setback where you really want to be a part of a social circle, but sometimes your laugh cannot fit in. Probably you're dressed, attire, the way you carry yourself in your deportment, maybe you cannot fit in. And because of that, you now cannot find yourself identifying in any social circle. And that is a setback. Sometimes you want to be a part or a sense of belonging, but because in that belonging you does not fit the status quo, and because of that, you went into isolation. They all are setback. Probably you get to go to the family table, and at the family table, the only one that are being talked to, the only one being have great opinions is the one who have the degrees, and those who won't have the money, those who won't have the assets and so forth, and you feel you cannot fit the status quo, and because of that you fail to attend family gathering and so forth and such like. And sometimes you feel like you even get into the sphere of the spiritual aspect, and sometimes you really want to serve the Lord and be a part and be involved, and sometimes you hear you're not anointed enough, you're not under the spirit of the Lord enough, you didn't went to a Bible school, or you didn't ordained by a special ordination and so forth, and because of that you feel like you are a failure. All these are setbacks in life. We all been there. What about you're fighting to get to the place that tugging within you, meaning your ambition? You're trying to achieve what life meant for you to achieve. Welcome Malene Phillips. And because of that, welcome Keisha Parks. And because of that, life has thrown a monkey wrench in your way. Life has shown something at the time you're about to achieve this thing. I don't know about anyone else, but sometimes you're studying hard for this examination, you're so confident, and you say, man, I can't believe I'm gonna ace this exam. And you went in there and you did your best, and you're so confident that I ace this exam. And next thing you think inside you get an A+, you just get an A. And sometimes you feel, man, I'm so confident that I'm gonna start this business on the 24th, and you did everything that you want to do, and make sure now on the 21st there is a setback. We all have various forms of setback in life, and the time is when and the thing is happen sometimes is when you're about to be at the pinnacle of your breakthrough, and something will come to your setback. Sometimes the person who really all these years they believe in you, and at the time you need them to stand with just to say one word, I believe in you, and that's the moment they say, I ain't believing you anymore. And these are setbacks in life, and life will not always be lifing for all of us. Everybody cannot identify a setbacks. Everybody cannot identify what shaming is. Everybody can identify what embarrassment is. But some of us been there, done that, like myself, wear the t-shirt. I've been through embarrassment. I've been to rock bottom. I've been in valley. I've been in shaming. But I understand this, what life comes with. And sometimes when life comes with what it is, it all time exposes you to the persons that are close to you. And sometimes the person that are close to you, inside they cover your nakedness. They call everyone to see your nakedness. Inside they cover your frailty. They expose your frailty to the world. And sometimes we all been through setbacks in life. Sometimes your house are foreclosed and the old person who spread it, nobody know really your house foreclosed, but the person who spread it first is someone close to you. Sometimes your car be repossessed and the first person tell the world is the person close to you. Your best friend, your auntie, your uncle, your cousin, sometimes your mother and your father. Sometimes everybody been through some part of setbacks in life. Maybe some form of shaming. Sometimes the only person know that you had an abortion or you did an abortion and you trust that only person. And sometimes he may take 5 years after next thing you still find it being talked about, bragged about, because someone become leaky. Someone now becomes untrusted. And therefore now you're walking in shame when you should walk now in confidence because it has been done so long time ago. I want you to understand life will give us setbacks. We all will have realistic setbacks in life. Oh yes, I remember him. Oh yes, years ago. Oh yes, there's a woman I know all the time. Oh yes, in Guyana and so forth and such like. And she was very well to do in Guyana, in part of the elitists. And a friend invited me to eat some curry crab in Brooklyn. And when I get to the friend's house, the friend said, just knock at the door downstairs before you came up. And when I knocked to the door downstairs, surprisingly, is who opened the door? The person that I know. And the person said, come in. I was astonished because back in Guyana, I would not even be at that person's patio. But I'm coming in America to sit in that person's living room. And therefore, the person give me a plate of curry shrimp. And as I met the second spoon, the person started to cry and start to show me their status in life, that where they was to where they are. And I'm saying, I was at that place too. Was at that place. I walk through life where I grow less fortunate. I grow, I don't want to say poor, but less fortunate. I grow in a mediocre way where I could not have rolled in brand name. I could not have a role in like how the children do. My bag, I went to school, what my mom saw, and she gave me the biggest ugly button on the bag. I go to school on the first day of September with razor blade and cut on my head, scissors mark on my head. Why? Because my mom cut my hair. She couldn't afford to send me to a barber to have a well-to-do cut. I want to tell you, my school uniform, my mom sit with a razor blade, lose the stitch out and turn it over on the other side and restitch it back. It look like if there is a new pants. But what you don't know, my mom can put the pocket in the slant. My pocket is square on top. Oh yeah, I want to tell you, I've been there, done that, and wear the t-shirt. We all been through some setbacks in life. Oh yes, we all been through some place where we are shame. Oh yes, and shaming been at our door. Oh yes, I want to let you know tonight. Oh yes, we all has fall in life. We all have been in some part at the latter end of life. We all have been at our low sometimes in life. Oh yes, sometimes many of us, our greatest meal was an egg and rice. Our greatest meal back in the days, sometimes with corned beef and rice. Oh yeah, we all been there. Some of us, we don't know what we're gonna get for lunch. We don't know what dinner gonna be like. Many of us didn't know what a bed is like. We slept on the floor. I want to tell you, we know what that looks like. We know what that seems like. We know what that feels like. And it's a setback in life. And sometimes they may call shaming. For those who know Guyana, and I'm from the Cooperative Republic of Liverpool Village, which is a small village, and I want to tell you, those who know the KNR vesting, what happened at every year end back then, they used to have a retroactive pay. And the retroactive pay go from January to December. They call it back pay. And most of the time growing up, my bed was on the floor. Oh yes, my bed was on the floor. And therefore, when there's the retroactive pay, then my father will take that money and then he will buy a bed. Then the next retroactive pay, then he's gonna put on a little room so I can have my own room to sleep in. You see, I understand in life we all came from setback. Oh yes, and sometimes when there is a great meal, when I finish eat, I knock the plate with a spoon. That is a good one because it's beyond egg, it's beyond sardine, It'll be on corned beef. Now we talking about beef. We talking, about the snappers and so forth. We all been through setbacks in life. I once a owner of a business and a thriving one in New York City. Now I don't have a restaurant to my name. I lost it. But I want to tell you, we all went through setbacks in life. I once be an owner, of a home which we called my own. I lost it in not foreclosure, but a short sale. Not a foreclosure, but a short sale. Why a short sale? Because I'm about to go bellies up, and to protect my credit score, a short sale is better. Been there, done that. Wear the t-shirt. We all will have setbacks in life. We all will have setbacks in life. We all will face shaming in some form or fashion. And therefore, sometimes we need to own that. We need that to understand where we are. Sometimes in life, we don't want to tell our Old Testamental life. We don't want to tell our own testamental life. We don't want people to know where we came from, but we want people to know where we are. We want people to celebrate the glamour. We want people to celebrate the New Testamental life. But I want to tell you, I didn't get here overnight. The height that great man met didn't come by sudden flight. But while my companion slept, I kept toiling through the night. I didn't get here by overnight. I didn't get here, just because I get here. I went through the crevices of life. I went through the crevices of pain, setback. I went through it all. And sometimes you tonight been through some facet of shaming, been through some facet tonight in your life of setback. Setback will be common if it's not yet. Sometime journeying through life, you will face setbacks. You will go through pain. And sometimes the pains may not come from your expectation, but the pain will come from shock expectation. For the person will hold you by the pinky finger, will let you down. The person will hold you by the bootstrap, lead you down. I want to tell you, you want to know a great expectation of someone can let you down. You have someone on the other side and say, let's lift this weight. And sometimes you recognize you can get hemorrhoids. You know what hemorrhoids is? Hemorrhoids is the swelling of the scrotum. Glory to God. And I want you to understand, because the person that's holding, but they're not lifting. And because you went to all the lifting thing that a person going to hold the other weight on the other side, that there will be an equilibrium, that there may be a balance. But it leaves you to pick up all the weight, but the hand just rested it. And therefore you recognize you have to go now for a surgery for hemorrhoids. Glory to God, because that person really didn't lifting. We all been through this stage of life. Where someone will get into a business deal with you, and all they care about is the paycheck, but not care about honoring the business deal that they made with you. Sometimes they come to join you and forgetting, that we all have to contribute to bring the success, to bring what is the intent for the trajectory, and they leave you, out to dry. I want you to understand this, what life is. And let me come a little more pellucid. Let me come into the Bible. They don't fill up, put it from tin here. Noah had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Everyone know Noah. Noah was the man. Noah was the man. And I can imagine many women is telling their husband, I want you to be like brother Noah, and so forth and such like. And so on, you raise his children well and so forth. But it came a moment, whatever of jubilation that came to Noah, where a time of celebration. But let's look at this way. Noah's own son exposed his father's nakedness. The 2 sons came, see daddy was naked, they turned their back. But the other one, he called everyone, come and see my daddy nakedness. Come and see my daddy genitalia. Come and see my daddy organs. You see, sometimes that's what life is. You have to understand and be prepared. You have to be proactive that what life will bears at you. The Bible said the righteous man will fall 7 times. So God has an expectation for us to fall. God have an expectation that we will go into setback, because sometimes we make decisions without thinking through the consequences. After the decision, then we face the consequences. If we think through thoroughly, then we can understand the consequences. Then we would not make the decision. But God, in his prudency, in the prudency of God, in heaven jurisprudence, with the greatest interlocutor, which is the Holy Spirit, he helps us to understand that you will fall. You will go through setbacks. People is going to recuse themselves from you. People are going to put you to public shame. And let me continue in the Bible. There is a woman who was caught in the act of adultery. Come on, somebody. And the people who brought her wasn't stranger. It's the people that were close to her. Bring her. But I guess why they bring her, I don't know. Because probably they don't think they're going to get her house. because in that day, oh yes, the consequences is she will be stoned to death. So I guess some of them waiting that when she be killed, they're going to go home and take her Bentley, take her Ferrari, they're going to take her Ralph Lauren, they're going to take her Armani suit, they're going to take her Chanel bag, oh yes, they're going to take her house, oh yes, and probably they're going to call the job and said, I want to replace her. I guess they get it in their mind, oh yeah, because they don't know that they have the information, they got the receipt. Nothing worse than when somebody has a receipt on you. Nothing worse than when somebody has the receipt on you. Oh yes, because when you go to court, you have to present evidence. Oh yes, before the juror, so that the juror can deliberate on the evidence, and then they will come up with a verdict. So the women that bring this woman to Jesus, oh yes, because she's caught in the act of adultery, they already had the evidence. They already had the receipt. This woman who was caught in the act of adultery, she had a setback. And not only setback, she was now prepared for public shaming. She was prepared into public opinion. Oh yes, for she was shamed by the women that she thought was her old dog. Oh yes, some people, you cannot just give them your secret. You cannot just show them your nakedness. You cannot just tell them your setback, because some people, they get verbal diarrhea. Oh, they're worse than the social media. Oh, glory to God, they're quicker than a telephone. And if you left it to them, sometimes they walk better than the speed of light. And imagine, just as she tell them, they say, you know what, we got you now. We gonna make sure the public gonna see. And they want better. There's one thing I learned. Birds of identical plumage always flock together. Birds of identical plumage always flock together. So they were compatible women, but they weren't like-minded women. And because they were compatible, they were doing the same thing, but yet not being caught. I was privy to some conversation many years ago, and I was in this conversation with some women, and everybody was unveiling, their weakness and their frailty. But this one particular woman didn't say anything, and it really bothered me. After the conversation, I recognized, man, I don't throw my little dirty linen out there. I don't talk about my weaknesses and so forth, where I've been, what I've done, and so forth and such, like forgetting about my title and the handles and so on. And this one particular woman didn't say anything, and it bothered me still after the fact when all of us open our mouth and speak, and we started, think we should trust this place and a trusted person. Then the person called me and said, you think me stupid? I said, what you talking about? I listen to all you, but think me stupid for tell you all me story? So what happened? That person concealed theirs, but reveals us. And you gotta be careful. And I can imagine these women was so trusted by the woman who caught in adultery, they concealed theirs. They always were eardropping for where she went, who she went with, what is on our to-do list. You got to be careful when people are always interested in you, but not revealing their move, but they're interested in your move. They want the auntie to the letter about you, but they're not coming on common grounds. You have to be careful. And this is what happened to this woman in her setback. So she trusts them. But now they want to bring her to public shaming. But life has a way of coming full circle. You see, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, he knows us that we know our very self. As a matter of fact, he even knows the intent of our heart even before we speak. Let me pause for the cause here. I have in my cup here some black pepper boiled together with some roots. So I have a herbal tea here. So we pause to the cause. So they concealed their dirt, revealed our dirt. Has any one of us been at that point in time in your life? You trust people to the point that never think why they're not revealing, but they're banking up their receipts on you. They're chronicling the dirt on you. They're chronicling everything and waiting for an opportune time. They're waiting for a moment to reveal all the receipts they have on you, all the dirts they had on you, and then you recognize this person really was their friend, and you cannot hit back because they never revealed. Put an asterisk to their name. I has a problem. If, God forbid, something happened to me, and you come to my aid or rescue, but you use that moment to uplift yourself, I put an asterisk to your name. Let me make it more simple. For example, if you meet in an accident and somebody come and they tell you they drive for 30 years without an accident, put an asterisk to their name. Because before long, short, distant order, they're going to reveal you. And they're going to reveal you even what you don't even know about you. So we all face these setbacks in life. So these women, they gather this receipt on the woman who was caught in the act of adultery. So when they bring this woman to God, as I said, they already done bargain. I guess who gonna go to where to get this short mini dress and so forth. How's the strapless gonna be for a funeral? Who gonna sing Shall We Reach Beyond the River? Who gonna utilize her? Who gonna give the shortest verse in the Bible? John 11:35, Jesus. Or they plan a whole funeral. Because remember, once you present the receipt, the evidence, the juror will rule, and the juror will rule righteous, which is Jesus. There is no sin in him. So it's done deal. Imagine when people has caused you the greatest harm than good and come from a trusted place. The greatest pain than gain and it come from a greatest place. The greatest setback than comeback and it come from a trusted place. There is a song that says, not a spiritual song. Keep your enemy close, but keep your friends further. Because the enemy already revealed that they cannot be trusted. Your enemy already show you who they are. There is a saying that when people show you who they are the first time, believe them. Jesus knew without putting on the God Jesus for argument. Because he was 100% man, 100% God. The Jesus know Judas before he put on Christ, because Christ is the anointed one in all his of anointing. What happened is Jesus gave up the gold, but the Christ didn't die, all right? But Jesus is 100% man, and Jesus, forget about the Christ now, know Judas. How did he know Judas? Because remember when the woman with the alabaster box, all the disciples were having a nice time, and they were enjoying to see a woman is coming from where she was, and so on, knowing her name ID as a prostitute, as a harlot, as a slut, as a village bicycle, whatever name you want to call she get a zip ministry, every zip pass she pulled down, whatever you want to call her, nocturnal that she feeds at night only, wherever you want to call she. But I want to tell you, she showed them who she was. Everybody knows she's a village whatever, village bicycle. Everybody knows she was a jump on, jump off. Everybody know this woman had a zip ministry. Everybody know this woman knew she rolled high. Everybody knows she was. So she didn't hide who she is. But then when she pulled out the alabaster box, my God, and they recognize, hey, this woman bring the best. Look, we're talking about value. And look where she putting it, on Jesus' feet. What Judas said, the only one, he cannot allow Jesus to enjoy his moment to be ministered by the worst of worst, and then he can minister to her by the great of great, who is Jesus. Judas said, we could have taken this and sell and give to the poor. Right there, Jesus don't believe who Judas is from the first occasion, that this man, all he thinking about is money. And sometimes people show us who they are, that they will betray us. But sometimes we don't take them serious. People show us that they truly cannot keep a secret, but we still believe them. Some people show us that they have verbal diarrhea. Some people tell you that they're not a vault. They cannot carry your secret to the grave. They're not gravely. They're not a vault that they can conceal your secret. They can conceal your weakness. Some people, they just cannot wait. This is real life. As I said in the preamble to those who come in here, some of us had a house repossessed, had a business closed down, had a car repossessed. Some of us had a failed exam. Yeah, I failed some exam in my life too. I failed the driving test twice. On the third time, I get my license. And when I failed the first time in Queens, I think I'm smarter than the system. I go upstate New York, feel like going up, and I failed again. We all failed exams in life. When I did my EKG exam, electrocardiogram, I didn't pass it 100%. I get 95 out of 100. We all had failing grades at some times in life. We all been there. And when people got the receipts on you, they sometimes wait for the opportune time to bring it ever fresh before you. And like Jesus said, I take your sin into the sea of forgetfulness. Let me put this in this point. You are good as you're good when you're a single lady until you begin to get married. All the same single ladies, they start to reveal your dirt. You are good as you are when you're moving from renting to owning. Everyone get a problem that you should remain renting. When you're supposed to move from walking to driving, everyone have a problem with you driving. When you get a problem to break down and to extend, they get a problem with you extending because they want you to remain small. When you think about going back to school, they have a problem with you going back to school because people had, and when they're waiting for you to go back, when you talk about that, they bring the receipts of the dirt they had in you because you trust them. We were made for conversation. We were made for dialogue. We have to talk. The Bible said, speak to your mountain and it shall become a plain. He said, if you don't cry out the rock will cry. So God wants us to speak. He wants to hear our voice. He made us to speak. Adam spoke and everything come into being. So we can't stop talking whether you like it or not. But sometimes it's hard to detect the trusted people that will cause you setback, cause you pain, cause you harm. And sometimes without thinking through the consequence, we just start making the decision. And that's what life is. You are good as good when you move out from the one dress and you get a dress for the week. There's a problem. There's a difference when you move out from no makeup to start putting on makeup. There is a problem. There's a problem when you start traveling. There's a problem. You ain't entitled to a visa. You ain't entitled to a passport. Whether you have a business idea and you want to execute it, there is a problem. People want to deal with you right where they met you. More so when they have the receipts on you. You meet some people you never met and they know this. You just got to tell them your name and they know your story more than if you know you ask them. When they reveal who tell them or who they heard from, you left with shock expectation. You become jaw-dropping. Sometimes you want to know how you can exhale. You ask a Chico to make you chewing the gum, make your zymatic bone going up and down because your jaw seize. Bounce back. But we all have had setbacks in this life. It's real. They bring this woman to Jesus. People bring you sometime to public opinion. For public opinion to judge you when it can be amicable to work out in the back room. When it can amicably work out in the back room, in the green room. You can work back over a dinner table. You can work out over lunch. You can work out, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes we just make sure that we have to get one up when I have the receipts. So they bring this woman. They bring her, one, for her death. Two, for public shaming. They bring her into public opinion. Life have full circles, you know. I always tell people, when you dig a hole for me, dig 4. When you build a gallows for me, build for a few others. When you enjoying and relish in my pain, take a couple weeks, year, or months after finish relishing in my pain. This is what real life is, you know. People happy to see one setback and enjoy in the setback. They cannot see a modicum of decency to celebrate where you're going, seeing your upward trajectory, seeing that you are about to matriculate because you can be a part of the ant ministry. What does that mean? When one ant send up the sensory and they find food, all the rest of the ant is going. And an ant's going to fetch the weight above his body mass. Oh, yes. And therefore, we should have the ant ministry. They're not enough motivational speaker yet. I want to welcome them all. They're much inspirational. I want to welcome them all. There's not enough pastor. There's not enough. I want to make sure that I pour out myself as a drink offering. I want to pull out myself that when I'm empty, I'm ready to go. There is nothing left in me. I pour everything out, but I find the more I pour, I'm increasing capacity for more. I will not die with a scarcity mentality. And ministry. Because I know in every journey in life, there is a reason for. Some people, if I've been through this, everyone else would go through this. I don't believe the pain that I go through, anyone under my leadership must suffer the same pain. That is devilish. I don't believe the setback under my leadership, you should go through the identical setback that I've been through. That I will make sure what I've been through, you must go through. Life at full circle. Here we goes. Let's pause to the cause. I have turmeric with ginger tea tonight. They already had an agenda. The enemy already have an agenda for my life and your life. I know that I am on the enemy's radar for many reasons, more than one. My name, my aura, my deportment, my verbiage, my lexicon is on the enemy radar. I know it. It's just a matter of time for some of the manifestation to come fruition. I know that. For example, you cannot be a police officer and don't expect to shoot somebody one day. You cannot be a police officer and expect one day somebody will shoot at you. You can't be a business owner and expect one day somebody going to quit on you. You cannot be a business owner and believe that one day you will face business stress. You know what it comes with. And I know I'm on the enemy's radar. We all do. So they bring this woman to Jesus. Master, this woman been caught in the act of adultery. Remember, they're preparing now for shaming. They get their phone out. They're going to video. When they're going to start pelting her, stone her, right? Or probably burn her alive. Whatever way they're using that day to kill you and make you open shame. They get their smartphone. They get their phone out. Tablet, Kindle, MacBook. Some of them get their bestie on the other side on speed dial, checking 911. Tell them by 12:30, Jesus gonna done make a judgment and we gonna start stoning shit. I'm gonna call you at 12. You know, we so orchestrate these things sometimes. And sometimes you don't know what these people are planning sometimes for you, even in your presence. Jesus is the Lord. That's why you have to pray every morning. Lord, wherever boardroom my name has come up in, oh God, just cover my name. My photograph, I have over 4,000. Matter of fact, I have over 10,000 plus photographs on social media. I like posts. I'm a social media freak. You could say that too. I'm into myself. I love posting pictures. But I pray, I say, God, wherever my picture being used for, because it's there for the liberty of anybody. My pictures can go to the witch, the wizard. My picture can go to the witch of Endor. My picture can go to the wizard. My picture can go to warlock. My picture can go to the cemetery. My picture can go to altars. But there's so many things without my knowing why I'm sleeping. People can take my name and do all kind of foolishness for my demise. I am on the enemy's radar. I am not foolish about it. I'm not naive about it. I know what it can be done, but that would not start me to go into setback. But I know what it comes with the territory. Oh yes, somebody can take my podcast, chop it up, and come with a spin. There are spin doctors out there. I know what it comes with the territory. I would be naive that everybody is gonna like me. Somebody won't like the way I smile. Somebody don't like the way I dress. Somebody don't like my laughter. Somebody don't like my space thing. I will be naive that I will gel with the world. That is foolishness. But sometimes you do not know. The same one who say, I got you, but I praying, and something the person ain't praying. They're waiting for the fall moment. They're waiting for the setback moment. Then the first one say, you hear what happened to he? Nobody didn't tell you. So they had all this orchestrated for this woman. I hear what Jesus did. Jesus bow his head down. Without sin, cast the first. So remember, they ain't want revealed, they ain't tell her that they're sleeping around too, you know. They play, everybody is a virgin until they never been caught. Everybody never had an abortion until they never been caught going to the abortion doctor. Everybody never until you get some people, they are so much great in the kleptocratic regime, means stealing, but they never get caught. So they're not a kleptocrat. Only the one that get caught. So they are so good. They are more than a bag of chip. Oh my God. They are the goody two shoes of the world. And I can imagine with their pomposity and so on and so forth, it's about to go down. Jesus said, hey, who is without sin? But you know what they want Jesus to do, man? And they want Jesus to call each every one of them sin out. Who without sin cast the first stone? When Jesus raised up his head, the woman stood there alone. All of them had sin in their life. Everybody, some of us, is because we've never been caught. I gotta use the word yet. But we're happy for the fall of people. We're happy for the demise of people. But not knowing that we ourselves, but we're not being caught yet. This woman's supposed to be shaming openly. This woman's supposed to be stoned. This woman's supposed to lose her worth. So somebody enjoying you losing your self-worth. They're going to enjoy she lost her value. The family going to get a bad name now because you're going to start to run through the family. And everything going to start being in continuance. Because they never revealed to this woman. She could not have defended herself. Because I think if she could have defended herself, even before Jesus bowed his head, she would have started defending. You know, I grew up in a foster home, but I grew with two other siblings. But I was the one who used to thief the fry fish. My mother used to fry fish and put it in a basket. And then she put some Vaseline on the wire that ants will not go into the basket to, have a field day with the fish, or she will bake the buns and the salad and so on and put in the in the basket, and I hope by the place not in the kitchen. But I am the one who will get up when I think everybody is sleeping, and I will thief the fry fish, and I will get the buns, and I will get the salad, and I'm gonna have a feast. I love to eat. You understand? I pastor the mouth ministry. All right, up to the lip, over the gum, stomach here, some fish come. That's me. But you see, in the morning, I'm going to be blaming the other two. And sometimes the licks start coming down like raindrops from them before it meet me. But I am the one who stole the fish. I am the one who eat. But they don't get licks of what they didn't do. And remember, I get an innocent face. And I get an innocent face and I get an innocent smile. So you don't think it's me gonna eat the fish and so on, but I blame them. They get licks before it meet to me. And this is what sometimes life in all the setbacks come in the form sometimes of betrayal. Because the people look so innocent that they would not. Sometimes we walking around with the Judases in our pocket. We walk around with the Judases in our purses. We walking around with our Cain in our pocket who's going to kill us like Cain kill Abel. In our purses, in our coat, in our suit. And we think sometimes these are the people have the best intention. Oh, me, I would never do that to you. Me, I would never. You look, me, I got you. Jesus nailed down. Anyways, remember the woman couldn't defend herself. And sometimes we cannot defend ourselves because they never tell us the bad things that they done. They keep it and we think they're good. And we tell them, I want to be, I wish I could be like you. And they're saying in their mind, but you know that inside there, they're dealing with terrible convictions. Where are your accuser? They're all gone. Jesus looked at this woman. Go and sin no more. What happened? She had an opportunity to bounce back. Tonight, you have an opportunity to bounce back. I have an opportunity to bounce back. We all have an opportunity to bounce back. Let me give you another testimony of mine. When I left Guyana, 2003, the 30th of March. I left Guyana with an emerging name ID. The youngest, what they say, cannot balance politics and being a pastor and so on. I did it. Thank God, no explosions, whatever. And so on, left Guyana, I had 4 outstation, and I was a rising star. Busy as could be and so on. Came to New York City. At a point in time in my life, I hit rock bottom. I become a club rat. Yeah, me. From Hudson River to Long Island. From Thursday to Sunday, partying. I never stopped going to church. I always in church, but not with God. I never stopped going to church, but I become a club rat. I come out to church 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock times, Saturday morning, get a little nap, and I'm into church. I change my church. I start going to Brooklyn Tabernacle. Know that is a big church. I can last away in Brooklyn Tabernacle because nobody knows me there. I turn a gallus now. Changing girl. Every weekend, every other day, a different girl with me. But that isn't it all. The stories went into millions variation. Things that start hearing about me that I'm even oblivious to the truth. There were a certain wedding that I was supposed to go to because the teacher, the son of the bridegroom, is the one who taught me evangelism in seminary. And I refused to go because I know my state, that I am not up to par with God, even though I go to church every Sunday. But I am not with God anymore. I'm going to club and so forth and such like and so on. I'm a hotel guy and all these kind of things. Short time, you call it whatever you want to do. So I don't want to face people asking me my business. So I didn't go purposely not to the wedding. The very next day, I overheard 3 tables in that wedding. My name was the subject matter. I don't mind. People will talk. But the contents of the conversation didn't even match the deed that I have done. I'm helping you to understand tonight. But one thing that caught me in all for strength for my comeback. That night I could not afford to buy alcohol in the club. I had money just to get into the club, pay for my coat on the coat rack, because in New York City, you're paying for your coat to be on a hanger. It's not free. You didn't tell somebody, just hold my coat here. You have to pay for it to keep your coat on the coat rack. So I had money to get into the club, money for my coat to go in the coat rack. And I'm going to the club that had 3 floors. So I get 3 floors, whatever I like the music, for the same money. So I go there. Came out of the train because I'm drinking the alcohol out, guys, cheaper there because I didn't have money to, show people in the club that I get it going on. My mom called me. She said, Seon, I raised you right. Seon, I raise you good. You know what is good, you know what is wrong. But I want to tell you, in the good and the bad, I got you. She repeat her name. I, Corley Denny Thomas, got you. That is all I need to hear. Even in my bounce back moment, my mother become my trusted place. When everybody want to wait for a moment to hang me out, put me to dry, that they will have a field day. You can bounce back. It's not too far you has gone, not too low you have been, but you can bounce back tonight. Despite what shame has came to your door, you can bounce back tonight. No matter what dilemma has occurred, you can bounce back tonight. Tonight you can be a trampoline. Your comeback game tonight can be tight. You will evolve. You will matriculate. And the greatest of them all, you are still on schedule. You are still on schedule. The house that you have lost, you can gain an apartment complex. The car that Beary possess, you can own a fleet of cars. The divorce that you have, you can have somebody not only tolerating, but you can come into his celebrated arms. The person that see you as a trash can see now the treasure in you. The person that see you as a nobody can see you that as somebody. The person that see you and overlook you can see now, oh, God has bring you into the spirit that you are overbooked. Tonight you have a comeback game that no one have anything to do with it more than the Almighty God. That woman who caught in the act of adultery, he said, go and sin no more. She go to become a business owner. She went on to become a nurse. She went on to become metaphorically a mechanic. She went on to become the best wife. She went back to become the best owner. Oh yes, of abuse center for battered and abused women. She went back to come to motivate and to inspire women who are in the act of adultery. She come to help them to understand, there is a man that forgive me and he can forgive you. I want to tell you something. The woman at the well, she become the greatest evangelist that she changed. The status quo can never go back because she changed numbers to multitude. I want to tell you, despite your comeback game is tight, do not stay where you had your setback. Do not stay there. You may have your own scars. You may have your own scar as your own receipt, but wear them as a badge of honor. I wear my scar as a badge of honor. I wear the scar of the badge of honor because not only you have the receipts on me, I have the receipts on myself. But your receipts may hold me in my setback, but my receipts is the receipts of my comeback. I want you to understand tonight, you cannot escape setbacks in life, but you can enter into comeback in life. You can bounce back into a greater version while people are holding you to right where you was. They're holding you to your yes to yes, sir. But today I want to tell you they cannot recognize you because you look much different. You look much beautiful. You look much handsome. You look more accomplished. You look more youthful. You have a greater smile. You have more peps in your steps, more jokes in your hips and your painted fingertips and all these things. Because what? Because God has helped you to bounce back. Tonight, you are God's choice vessel. You are God's treasure. You are the beauty that God see in the midst of your ashes. You are the apple of God's eyes, though a few worms has picked that apple. You are the apple of God's eyes. You are God's everything. When he looked down at you, he saw you and I just a little lower than the angels. How beautiful it is. When men holding you there, you're singing the song, I don't live there anymore. When they call you those names, I have a new name ID. Yes, that's me. Yes, that's you. You will bounce back. You will come back. God got your back. God got my back. But always remember, you are on the enemy's radar. You are on the Fred's radar. You are on your colleagues' radar. You are on the congregants' radar. You are on the family's radar. You are on the neighbor's radar. Don't forget, hatred still exists. Yes, hatred still exists. Hatred is still around. The Cains are still around. There's no gender to the Cain because Cain was a man who killed Abel. There are women working in the Cain-like spirit too. So it's no gender in hatred, all right? In betrayal, like Judas. Oh yes, Judas was a man, but there are women who like Judas. It doesn't have gender. So tonight, I want you to understand, you will bounce back. I will bounce back. We all will bounce back. As I pause to the cause, some turmeric tea with some black pepper. Conversational family, I love you. We are the conversation. Pride yourself, we are the conversation. Despite what have happened, what you have done, we are the conversation. I want you to look at your leader. And that's why I don't afraid to unveil anything about me. Because I am the conversation and I pride myself and I want to lead the people who are going to pride themselves. Yes, knock your chest. I am smart. I am beautiful. I am intelligent. I am that boy. I am that girl. Yes, it may have rotten and stinking yesterday, but today it's a sweet aroma. Ay, 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 ay. Yesterday I cannot laugh because my face is gonna crack. Today I'm gonna laugh till my teeth fell out. We are the conversation. There's a song that says, let it talk, it ain't bother me. I'm serving my God and I ain't checking for nobody. Because we are the conversation. We are the conversation. Yes, the tribe, the village, and the community. We are the conversation. Walk with pride. Walk with dignity. You just walk because I'm walking in my comeback story. Yes, I may have been a broken crayon, but I'm still coloring. May have been in the storm, but I saw the rainbow as I walk out of the storm. May have been in prison, but I want to tell you when I come out, I'm coming out with all the tricks and all the game. Oh yes, because I want to tell you what I learned in jail and prison. Nobody can make me nothing. That part of the prodigal son is my boy. The greatest asset the father can have is one of his prodigal son. You know why? Because all those who used to run game on the father, stealing the father time, running games on the father, the prodigal son learned it on the street. I'm talking about the small one who take his wealth and went out in riotous living and so forth and so on. What he learned in the pig pen and so on, the big brother can't help his father because he ain't get no game. Some people glad you ain't get road sense, so they can take advantage on you. They can cause you shaming and pain because you ain't get no road sense. Sometimes the brother who get road sense, the sister who get road sense, got to help you. Sometimes your demise is because you ain't get no road sense and you don't want to learn. That's why the prodigal son is my boy. You know why the woman with the issue of blood could have been healed? So she can went back. You know why the woman at the well? Why Jesus didn't use a perfect woman when he wanted to change the game? Because she know the house will get 6 men inside. She know the house will get 12 men inside. She know the time when the man gonna be waiting for she whistle. Then she know the time and the time that she gonna throw a brick on the house and they come out. She know the time when she gonna blow the horn and they gonna come out. She know when to wear a long dress, when to wear a short skirt. She know the thing. So you got to go to the people who know because she is the road girl. Why you think Jesus went to Zacchaeus? Even though he was a scamp the people at tax time. But he don't know all the tricks in cooking the book. So even those who falsely find the church record, he gonna find it in the kingdom when he's being transferred. You see, Jesus know the gangster thing. Because he knows the whole heart of all men. So tonight in closing, we are the conversation. We are the conversation. So today's message is simple. Falling is not failing. If you get back up, falling is not failing. Only if you get back up. Conversational, I love you. With my heartbeat, with the pulse, I love you. Not a minute of the day go by I don't think about you, because I'm happy to lead you from a place that we all can have a great success story. I love you so much, but Christ loves you best. I meet you in your pain, I will meet you in your gain. I'll meet you in your setback, and I will meet you in your comeback. I'll meet you in your tears, and I will meet you in your laughter. We got each other. And as I close on this mantra, you go alone, you go very fast. You go with others, you will go very far. That's why I'm the insulated one that will go with everyone. I want to go very far. We are the conversation. We are the conversation. Wear it with a badge of honor, because we're going to have a conversation with heaven. Speak to your mountain and it shall be removed. Oh yes, if you don't cry out, the rock will cry out. We are the conversation.
Wake up, feel the light, a brand new day in sight. Conversations that uplift, setting your dreams alight. Mindset shifts, empowering quotes, fueling your fire, keeping you afloat. Stay inspired daily, let your spirit soar. Our love language is value, giving you more. Join the conversation, every word counts. Motivation matters in large amounts. Stay inspired daily, let your spirit soar. Our love language is value, giving you more. Join the conversation, every word counts. Motivation matters in large amounts. Uplifting chats to start your day, guiding you gently, showing the way. Empowering words, a soothing balm. In our platform, find your calm. Mindset shift, embrace the change. Stay inspired, let your goals arrange. Daily motivation, your daily lift. You got this, embrace the gift. Hashtag shift, embrace the change. Stay inspired, let your goals arrange. That's the daily motivation, your daily lift. You got this, embrace the gift. Stay inspired daily, let your spirit soar. Our love language is value, giving you more. Join the conversation, every word counts. Motivation